A lot of the times it can be very confusing if you're actually doing it right in life, if you're actually on a great path towards your goals. A lot of the times when we start our own thing, when we start our own journey, let's say it's a business or a YouTube channel, you're making progress step by step, but after a little time, you start realizing that it becomes difficult. You need to be patient for things. You start feeling like shit physically and mentally, and then you're gonna question yourself, am I doing something wrong? Or is this actually the path that I need to continue on? And I know that struggle, bro. So in today's video, I'm gonna be your brother, and I'm gonna be sharing with you the 8 signs that you're going to be experiencing if you are on the right path in your life. And most likely you have probably been experiencing these already. If you don't know who I am, my name is Noah. I've helped over 100,000 guys improve their lives with mindset changes, self-improvement, and fitness. If that's something that you want to do yourself, consider subscribing down below and check the link in the bio for more information. So enjoy, grab your coffee, and let's get into the video. Sign number 1, people start hating on you. Listen, man, a lot of times when we start doing our own thing, when we start making progress in something that is not normal in the eyes of others, we're gonna start to experience hate. And that's normal. Listen, my girl works in the gym, right? I don't even know if I can tell this story, but I don't even give a fuck. I'm about to go all in. My girl works at this gym for she's been working there for a long time. And I work out at that gym. So a lot of people know me there, and a lot of people know I do content, YouTube, Instagram. They know that I basically do that. There's a couple of guys, and I'm not gonna fucking hold back on this video, bro. I don't give a fuck if they watching. I don't care if they judging off this video. I don't care. They quite literally got my penis inside their mouth every single day. They talking about me. They talking about me against my girlfriend. They tried to pull my girlfriend away from me. And of course, they know that they're gonna fail because in my opinion, I'm fucking unbeatable and my girl is not gonna fall. So they starting to hate on me. And this was something that I've realized a long time ago. I was like, why the fuck is everybody just hating on me? And then I realized one thing. Every single person on earth who tells the truth or who is doing something great or who is changing the world always gets punished by people. So I realized that, listen, if people are hating on me, good. People got something to talk about. If people don't talk about you, you ain't doing nothing. You don't got no impact on them. You don't got no influence over them. You're doing something wrong. You want to get people to talk about you, whether it's against your girl, directly to you, which they're most likely never going to do. To other people, it's totally normal. It's basically envy. People see me dress a certain way, do certain type of exercises in the gym, make videos every day on Instagram. They see me be honest, so they're going to be judging. Totally normal. You'll start experiencing this too. Once you start doing your own thing and taking the route of being exceptional and being weird or abnormal in the eyes of others, you're going to start to notice that other people are going to hate on you for what you are doing. But the thing that you got to realize is they are envious of you. They wish they were me in my position, not giving a fuck about shit. Okay? That's what you want to create for your life. You want to be able to get people to talk about you. Sign number 2, it's starting to become difficult. Listen, bro, a lot of people, teenagers especially, and I've had this myself, the moment shit hits the fan or shit becomes difficult to deal with, this is when it all starts. Same thing with work. When working is starting to feel like you really don't want to do it, that is when the real work is going to start. When you've been doing YouTube for 3 weeks or you've been doing YouTube right now, I've been doing it for half a year. I've been taking it really consistently for about 31 days now. Today's the 31st day of me posting every single day on YouTube. And the thing is, it's starting to become slightly difficult. So what does that mean? This is when it starts. Everything valuable in life, you got to understand this. Everything valuable in life comes with difficulty. Have you ever seen a marathon where 100 people participate and 100 people at the end of the marathon get trophies? No, only one person gets the gold medal. Why is that? Because it is difficult to win. It is valuable. Doesn't matter which game you play in, there are no participant trophies. There are no trophies for you standing on the sideline and watching the game. No, either you win or you lose. So if you are trying to do something that is actually hard, that is actually really valuable, let's say you want to make a lot of money or you want to improve your life with self-improvement or you want to change your mindset, it's going to be difficult to do that. The road towards your desired destination is going to be difficult, but that is what makes it valuable. If everyone had the life that you want to live, you didn't even want it to live that life. So you being on a path towards greatness is going to always be difficult and it's never going to be easier. Now, a lot of the times your teachers, your parents have told you that as soon as it becomes very difficult, you should move away from it. But that couldn't be more further from the truth. Have you ever seen the most ultra successful people in the world land where they have landed without any struggle, without any difficulty, without any turmoil? It's not possible. Everything is going to be difficult. Everything is going to suck. Everything is not going to be fun. And that is just the reality of it. Now, you either want it or you don't. If you don't want it, you're not going to get there. I always say to people, there's always a price tag attached to every single thing that you want in life. Whether it's money, whether it's a relationship, whether it's YouTube, whether it's business success, doesn't matter what it is. Even in school, if you want something, you're gonna have to pay for that price. And that price is not gonna be paid with your money, but with your effort and attention. If you put all your effort and attention into something, you're currently paying the price of trying to achieve your goal. And yes, the price is expensive. You're gonna be dealing with fucked up people trying to pull you down. You're gonna be dealing with depression. You're gonna be dealing with self-doubt. Other people are gonna be doubting you. Self-hate. You're gonna be doubting if the journey that you're on is even correct, if this is for you. Nights of no sleep, late nights up, early mornings. That is the price that you're paying currently. Now, if you don't want to pay that price, you're not getting that thing that you want to get. And that is just a reality of everything that you want to have. So when it starts becoming difficult, good. You are currently in the competition. Sign number 2, you start feeling lost. Listen, bro, if there was one sign that I have experienced more than any type of sign on this list, it's this one, feeling lost. I'm going to be very transparent in this video. Yesterday night, I'm not going to lie, I fell into the trap of comparison. I've even posted a video, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, where I was talking about that you shouldn't compare yourself. You should only compete, because as a man, you should compete and never compare. You are your own person and you need to compete with other men, because other men are trying to take your goals away from you, which I totally stand behind. But it still happens to all of us where we are subconsciously just comparing ourselves with one another. And it happened to me. I saw people on Instagram more successful than me, making the same type of content, less views, making more sales than me, making more money. And I was like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? What is it that is not making me succeed? And why are all the people who I am watching succeeding? What is going on? So I was comparing myself. I was basically saying to myself, I am not worthy and they are. They can do something that I can't, which may be not even the case. Maybe they're doing something totally different and I don't even need to compare myself, which is probably the truth. But I did it anyways, and I broke down in tears next to my girl. And I hate doing that. The reason why is because I don't want to seem vulnerable and I don't want to seem like I'm not trusting my own path, because if I don't trust my own path, why would my girl trust me? You understand? But it happened. I broke down in tears because I was lost. I was like, what am I doing? Is this YouTube thing that I'm doing correct? Is whatever type of videos I'm posting actually the right type of videos I need to be posting? Are people benefiting from my videos? Are people doing this? Am I doing my sales correctly? What am I need to do? I just quit my job. I need money. Blah, blah, blah. I started to trip. I started to get so overwhelmed that I just broke down in tears and laid on the ground for like 30 minutes crying, not knowing what to do. It happens. But after about 20 minutes of me just totally losing it, I had to realize one thing. I'm still in the competition and I still got time to improve every single day, to still land at my desired destination where I want to land. So if you're feeling lost, don't think that it's the end, because I almost had a feeling that was the end. I was like, fuck it. Everybody is succeeding except for me. This is probably something that I shouldn't do. Self-doubt comes into a man's mind very often, but you got to kick it out as soon as it comes in. And that's what I did. I said to myself, nah, I'm not the type of person who says that. I'm not the type of person who thinks that. And then boom, I immediately switched back to reality and I realized that this is not the end. I still got time left to improve myself every single day and to still make it happen. Because guess what? I'm the only one who's in control here. So I have to do it myself. So when you're feeling lost, that is just a sign that you've been walking for a long time. And not a long time as in years or months, just you've been walking a great distance. And that distance is not over yet, because the reality is, and I've learned this from the book, The Way of the Superior Man, there is no finish line. And that's a fact that every single teenager, young man, doesn't matter who, needs to understand. There is no finish line. Once you understand that, you'll just start grinding for the grind and not for the result. Because the results are definitely going to come one day, but there is no finish line to all of this shit. You have to just stay consistent on the work, which is in your control, and one day you will have the things that you want to have. But even then, you won't stop. And it's not that I'm not satisfied. It's not that we are supposed to be unsatisfied all the time. We're supposed to be grateful, but we still want to keep grinding, because what is life when you have achieved your goals and then you just sit down and do nothing? No, of course not. You keep on going anyways. So when you're feeling lost, good job. You have walked a great distance. Now keep going. Sign number 4, and that is that you'll start to feel extremely lonely. When you've been walking for a great distance and you start feeling lost and people are hating on you and people are doubting you, people don't believe you. Sometimes you don't even believe yourself. You're doubting yourself. This is the moment when you'll start to feel very lonely. But I want you to remember this one thing. If you want to be an exceptional man, and a man who is going to achieve his goals, and a man who doesn't break his values for that, of course you're going to start to feel lonely, bro. You always talking about that you want to land in the top 1%. Well, that means that 99% of the people or the population of the world that you currently live in today are not going to be seeing you, are not going to be supporting you, are not going to be living with you, because you're part of the top 1%. Even if you are watching this video and taking action after I complete this video, you are in the top 5% of the whole world, because most people will never take action, and you are the the only person who can make a difference in that. If you want to actually start becoming the top 5% and eventually the top 1%, just start taking action on your goals. And when people are not supporting you, so it starts to feel lonely, good. People won't support you anyways. Even if you are not lonely, even if you got tons of friends, you still need to do it all by yourself. Nobody is going to work for you. Nobody is going to get that nice car for you. Nobody is going to get the girl for you. You have to all do it yourself. So it's lonely anyways. You have to start accepting the time that you are alone and start grinding anyways, because guess what? It's always going to be like this. Sign number 5, and that is that everyone is going to start to advise you on doing something else. Listen, the first time I actually started taking this YouTube and social media thing very seriously, when I was about 16, 17 years old, a lot of people were advising me to start doing something else. And the reason why is because I was working every single day, 10 hours a day on YouTube, Instagram, all of this shit. Most of the time Instagram, because, you know, I've built a pretty good following on Instagram, built up to 100,000 followers. Now I'm pursuing YouTube full time. And a lot of people were saying, is this something that you should do because you need to have security when it comes to money? You need to have money coming in every month. And right now it's kind of inconsistent, which it was. And I told people, trust the process. But there was one mistake in that line. Trust the process. Nobody is going to be trusting the process more than you. So if you do not trust the process, then who will? You are the only one who can fully trust the process. Everybody is going to be advising you to work a little bit more on the side and to get a job and to start doing this and to start doing that. Skip the self-improvement habits, bro. You're going to be lonely. Everybody is going to be telling you shit because guess what? You are abnormal compared to the normal human being. They see you as a weird individual because they are, as I said, normal. You are doing exceptional shit, which in the eyes of others is seen as not okay, not normal. You should chill down. You should focus on other stuff. But this is the perfect time for you to keep going because this is when you're going to be excelling. Sign number 6, and that is that you'll start to like and enjoy the hard work. When I first started this YouTube grind, if you don't know, I've started the challenge with myself, and I'm also documenting this on Instagram, on my stories, where I'm posting every single day a valuable video to the public out there on YouTube for 365 days straight. I'm now on my 31st day. This is the 31st video that I'm recording, I think. And in the first 10 or 12 days, it was pure motivation of me doing it. I actually like doing it because I was like, oh, this is a new thing. I'm going to make progress in a couple of months and this is going to be great. I'm going to get views, money. It was motivation driven. Now after a full month of me posting, recording every single day, doing the same shit every day, literally every day, not switching up my routine, not one bit, motivation is gone. I'm not motivated to film this video. I was procrastinating right before this. But the thing is, once I roll into the recording session or the scripting session or whatever I need to do, the editing session, I start to enjoy the hard work because I'm realizing that I'm actually working hard. And once you start landing in a phase where it's not motivation driven no more, and it's only pure adrenaline, discipline, and you just needing to achieve your goals, that is when you're gonna start to like the hard work. And when that phase arrives, you'll notice it. Damn, I didn't used to like enjoy this no more, but once I actually start doing it and I realize that I'm actually doing it, I like it. I like the hard work. I like feeling tired. I like feeling demotivated. It's very funny. Most people won't even understand this, but the demotivation motivates me. Me feeling undisciplined and me feeling like I want to give up motivates me to keep going. I have unlimited motivation in me because when I feel tired or when I'm feeling like I don't want to do it or when I feel like I'm unmotivated or tired or doubting myself, that gives me a sign of like, yo, I'm in that stage where it starts to become hard. I like this. You know what I'm saying? Now the challenge is gonna come. This is when it starts. When you're starting to run a marathon, the first 2, 3, 4 kilometers might be very easy, but after the 10th, 21, it's like, damn, this is starting to get hard. Now it starts. Now I need to put my real effort into this. That is when the real competition starts with yourself. And this is the most beautiful part of the grind, right? Because now if you get this level down, if you get this phase of your life unlocked to where you think, you know what, even when I'm unmotivated, even when I don't want to do it, I still do it anyways, that is when you're going to make the most progress because you're not the type of guy who only does it when it feels like it. That's it. Sign number 7, and that is that having fun won't be fun no more. Now, this whole video for the average teenager, average human being in general might seem very depressing. I have to go through all of this to achieve my goals. Well, nah, screw that. But this is so beautiful, bro. Once you start realizing that parties, drinking out with your friends, talking about useless shit, this girl that you don't even care about, she don't care about you, is not fun no more, that is when you'll realize that you're actually starting to improve yourself more and more, because all the habits that are actually good for you are starting to become fun. And when that happens, you're on a constant loop of self-improvement. As I always say, you're starting to become a self-improvement junkie. And this is when real life begins. Because after only a certain age, most people after they're like 30, 40 years old, then they realize that partying isn't fun, and that fucking bitches isn't fun, and that drinking isn't fun. I've realized that when I was about 16, 17, 18 years old. I was like, that is not fun. Me sitting behind the camera, recording 5 videos, 6 videos, editing, and doing this, trying to make money, that is fun. Masculine achievement is fun. That is what fulfills me as a man. And I've read this book called The Way of the Superior Man. You need to go read that too. And in that book, it talks a lot about purpose. And it always says, put your purpose above anything, bro. Put your purpose first, even over your wife, over your kids. Because what is a man without purpose? If a man is not chasing his purpose, then how can he provide for his wife and family, for his kids, for his mom, for his father, right? So purpose goes first in front of all of the other things that I just talked about. If you don't know what your purpose is, you have to discover it now. The last sign number 8, and that is that people will start looking up to you. And this is the best feeling on earth. When you start posting videos, or when you start doing something in life where people are actually impressed with what you're doing, people start looking up to you and seeing you as an example. Every time when I come across young teenagers, or online or in real life, and I show them what I do, and I basically talk about my morals, my values, and what I believe, and they all at the end of the day look at me as like some type of role model. It's like, yo, I appreciate you talking to me about this and about that, and opening my mind about this and opening my mind about that. And that is when I realized this is my purpose. This is what I want to do. So when people are starting to do that with you and starting to actually appreciate your values and what you say to them, or when you've actually been doing great in your career or your path or your craft, people start looking up to you. That is when you realize this is what I need to continue doing so that other people can value from what I'm doing. And that is the life that any man wants to live, because that's basically respect. I feel like in today's world, a lot of men crave respect even over love. And evolutionary, it's normal that we crave respect. So if you starting to get that from other people, starting to get respect, and people start to look up to you, I'm right now telling you, this comes from Bars Only Noah, you are doing absolutely great. You need to keep doing what you're doing in that certain niche that you're currently doing whatever in, and just keep grinding, continue to grow in it, and continue to provide others with your values. If this video was helpful, click subscribe. If this video was helpful, do me one favor, bro. Click the link in the bio and check out the Improvement Club. The Improvement Club is a program that I'm going to be putting you through, a self-improvement program that I've created for young teenagers, ambitious men in their 20s. We're going to be doing weekly calls, and I'm going to be providing you with value the moment that you join. I want to see you inside, and I'll see you in the next video.